So this is the paper, last question. Critically examine the problems of administration in coalition regimes. Critically examine, right? Talk about coalition politics, how it's quite dominantly visible in the post-emergency era. Janata Party and likewise. So you don't need to write all that, obviously 10 marks. So just give a brief glimpse of how in the post-emergency era coalition politics emerged, right? What were the factors that initiated this coalition politics? What has been the change in the nature of power distribution in society? We have a lot of mobilization of people, better mobilization of people. Opinions have been created, right? Power politics has changed. Single party would have dominated. Today we say it is more representative nature of government, but there is instability of government, right? Anti-defection law had to be brought because of that. And in that scenario, I remember Riggs' analysis of what you say, balanced and imbalanced political system. So we are seeing the emergence of politicization of bureaucracy and bureaucratization of politics, right? That is called bureaucratic politics. If you have read it, you can analyze it very well. Also, we see the vulnerability of the administrative system, how the middle order, middle level administrative or bureaucracy becomes very powerful. There is an analysis by Pratap Bhanu Mehta and Devesh Kapoor, right? They were quite frequent writers of the editorials in Indian Express. Pratap Bhanu Mehta is quite known, though his writings may be to an extent considered to be above average and not very extraordinary, but he has analyzed very well in his Public Institutions in India, the book. So he obviously talks about in coalition regimes how the middle level bureaucracy, because of regional leaders, regionalism, regional political parties becoming very effective at the national level. You talk about TMC, or you talk about SP, or you talk about AIDMK and DMK, and likewise. So how regional political parties have become very powerful and influential. So regional issues have found a place at the national level, right? But many times national level issues have not found a place at the regional level, right? Also, as we have all India services, IAS, IPS, IFOS, and we have middle level bureaucracy coming from the state civil services, because of the regional political parties which are becoming very influential, the state level civil services becoming very powerful. And this is quite visible in many of the states. If you know, there are certain states where the important postings in violation of the seniority, in violation of the status of the All India services, many of the prime posts in the state have been given to the state civil servants, who are very close to the chief ministers or the state government. In fact, All India service officials are treated or taken with suspicion, are treated as birds of passage, right? Who come and go, who are not very interested, right? So see, because of this, the nature of federal relations is changing, the nature of all India services and the impact is changing. Regionalism is dominating the national politics and agenda. Middle level bureaucracy is becoming quite influential in nature. We are seeing frequent conflicts within the bureaucracy, right? We are talking about cherry picking. That is Second ARC's view, that how certain governments have their poster boys, their important bureaucrats, the blue-eyed boy of chief minister, and likewise. So you see these kind of polarization of bureaucracy as well. Neutrality is being undermined, politicization is taking place, ideology has a big role. Most of these bureaucrats are looking for political favors and gains and tickets, and somewhere they want to contest elections and likewise.